Hello everyone, welcome back to Madrid Pulse, your home for everything Real Madrid, the club of legends, champions, and future icons. Here, we keep you updated with every detail surrounding Los Blancos, from transfer news and injury updates to tactical analysis and behind-the-scenes insights. If you love Real Madrid, you're in the right place. Today, we bring you the latest update on Kylian Mbappé and the current situation as Real Madrid prepares for their crucial round of 16 clash against Salzburg. Kylian Mbappé remains out of action and has not been included in the squad for the upcoming match against Salzburg. This marks the third consecutive game that the French superstar will miss, as he continues to recover from a severe case of gastroenteritis that has sidelined him since June 16th. His absence is undoubtedly a significant blow for Real Madrid, especially with the team entering a decisive phase of the competition. The anticipation for Mbappé's debut in the Club World Cup has been building ever since his high-profile arrival at the Santiago Bernabeu. Fans worldwide were eager to see him don the famous white shirt in competitive action. However, health setbacks have delayed that moment. Despite some encouraging signs earlier this week, when Mbappé returned to training with the team, it has been determined that he is still not fit enough to compete at the highest level. His return to training was seen as a positive step, but after careful assessment by the medical and technical staff, it was decided that his inclusion in the squad for the Salzburg clash would be premature. The decision was made for Mbappé to remain in Miami, where he will continue individualized training sessions to improve his physical condition after being sidelined for an extended period without any proper training. The priority for both the player and the club is to ensure he returns fully fit and avoids risking further complications. Given the severity of the illness and the physical toll it has taken, caution is paramount. This latest development means that Mbappé has now missed 3 key matches for Real Madrid in this competition, having already been unavailable for the games against Al Hilal and Pachuca. His absence has forced head coach Xabi Alonso to make significant tactical adjustments and rely on the depth of the squad to keep the team competitive. Despite these challenges, Madrid has shown resilience, but there's no denying that the presence of a player of Mbappé's caliber could make a significant difference, especially in tight, high-stakes matches. To make matters more complicated for Alonso, Real Madrid will not only be without Mbappé for the Salzburg match, but will also miss several other key players. Marco Asensio is suspended, adding to an already lengthy list of absentees that includes Eder Militão, Dani Carvajal, Eduardo Camavinga, Ferland Mendy, Endrick, David Alaba, and now Mbappé. The injury and suspension crisis leaves the squad stretched thin, particularly in crucial areas of the pitch. With 8 players unavailable, the challenge for Alonso becomes even greater as he looks to guide the team through this difficult round of 16 encounter. The absence of experienced players like Carvajal and Alaba weakens the defensive line, while missing dynamic midfielders like Camavinga and attacking talents such as Endrick and Mbappé reduces the team's attacking options. Nonetheless, Real Madrid's history is built on overcoming adversity, and this situation is no different. The hope among Madridistas is that Mbappé's continued work in Miami will allow him to regain full fitness in the coming days and finally make his long-awaited debut for the club. His recovery is being closely monitored, and the club is determined not to rush the process, especially considering how crucial Mbappé will be for the team's long-term ambitions this season. For now, all eyes turn to the Salzburg clash, where Madrid will need to dig deep, trust in their squad depth, and deliver a performance worthy of progressing to the next round. The absence of key players adds to the difficulty, but the spirit of Los Blancos has always been defined by rising to the occasion when the odds are stacked against them. Stay tuned to Madrid Pulse for all the latest updates as we continue to follow Mbappé's recovery and bring you everything happening inside the world of Real Madrid. Real Madrid's season has been marked not only by a relentless injury crisis, but also by a worrying accumulation of suspensions that have left the team consistently short-handed. While the physical problems have dominated headlines, with 294 games missed due to injuries affecting 21 different players, another issue has steadily undermined the squad's consistency: disciplinary problems resulting in suspensions. The latest incident involving young defender Raúl Asensio, who was sent off against Pachuca, has once again put the spotlight on this recurring problem, which has quietly contributed to Real Madrid's instability throughout the campaign. In total, the team has now amassed 24 matches of suspension, spread across 10 players, along with coach Carlo Ancelotti himself, who had to miss a match after accumulating yellow cards. This series of absences due to disciplinary sanctions has compounded the difficulties already presented by the team's injury list, making it even harder for Ancelotti to field his strongest lineup on a consistent basis. Key players such as Ferland Mendy, Vinicius Jr., Luka Modric, Jude Bellingham, Aurelien Tchouaméni, Eduardo Camavinga, Kylian Mbappé, Antonio Rudiger, Lucas Vázquez, and Raúl Asensio have all served suspensions at different points in the season. Among these, certain names stand out for the frequency and nature of their disciplinary problems. Vinicius Jr. and Jude Bellingham, both vital figures in Madrid's setup, have each missed 4 matches due to suspensions, whether from accumulations of yellow cards or direct red cards. Their absences have been keenly felt, especially given the roles they play in creating attacking opportunities and maintaining the team's competitive edge. Antonio Rudiger's situation epitomizes the growing disciplinary concerns at the club. The German defender, who had maintained a clean disciplinary record throughout the previous season, lost his composure at the worst possible moment, the cup final. His actions resulted in a 6-match suspension, of which he has already served 5. However, he will still be unavailable for the opening match day of the upcoming La Liga season, a significant blow to Madrid's defensive solidity. His suspension not only weakened the team during crucial moments, but also highlighted the fine margins where lack of discipline can cost titles or key results. The cup final itself became a flashpoint for disciplinary troubles, as Lucas Vázquez also received a red card, leading to a 2-match ban. These incidents paint a broader picture of a team that, in addition to struggling with injuries, has occasionally lacked the composure and discipline required to navigate high-pressure situations. Following Asensio's sending off, head coach Xabi Alonso addressed the issue with a stern yet instructive message. His words, though directed at the young defender, carried implications for the entire squad. Alonso remarked, "These are things we have to learn from. It's better to concede 1-0 than to be down to 10 men the whole game. We'll talk to Raúl about it. We have to try to avoid those things." This statement reflects the delicate balance between competitive aggression and tactical discipline that Madrid must master to remain competitive on all fronts. Alonso's frustration is understandable. The absences due to suspensions have further depleted an already stretched squad, forcing tactical reshuffles and over-reliance on certain players. Moreover, the timing of some of these suspensions, occurring in decisive matches or during congested parts of the calendar, has added to the pressure and contributed to dropped points or complicated victories. The issue of suspensions, while often overshadowed by the club's injury woes, is a symptom of deeper challenges. It reflects the intense pressure on the players, the high stakes of each match, and at times the team's inability to manage emotions under provocation or in heated contests. With rivals capitalizing on any weakness, Madrid cannot afford to repeatedly suffer self-inflicted setbacks. If Real Madrid are to navigate future campaigns more successfully, addressing their disciplinary record is as crucial as improving their medical protocols. The suspensions have revealed a side of the squad that must evolve, learning to maintain aggression without crossing the line, preserving competitive fire while avoiding reckless decisions that undermine the collective effort. For Ancelotti, Alonso, and the players, turning this around will be essential to achieving consistency and delivering the results expected of a club of Madrid's stature.